Good morning. How are you going, gorgeous souls? Okay, it's Bobbi from Rainbow Farm Reiki and Readings. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm doing a pick a pile this morning for everybody. So while I do a little bit of Palo Santo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you guys to have a look. Do you want card 1 to make it easier? We're going to have blue calcite heart. We're going to have a malachite tunnel for number 2, and we're going to have a selenite wand for number 3. So are you choosing pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3? And I will just let you have a think about that while I write like this. So let's run through the preliminaries, shall we? If after you've listened to this, you are drawn, it resonates with you, if you can give my channel a thumbs up, very grateful. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Maybe there's another reader who suits you better. Maybe it's just not that right time. Maybe we're not meant to connect. Everyone that supports my YouTube channel helps me get to the point where I'm able to actually do these live rather than record them, which will be great for when I'm doing live readings like I do on my Facebook page. So if you are interested in doing and having joining in the free live readings, check out my Facebook page, Rainbow Farm Reiki and Readings. You can also check out my Insta, which is Rainbow Farm Reiki. I'm located in northern Western Australia. So have you had a chance to select pile 1 with the blue calcite heart, pile 2 with malachite tumble, or pile 3 with the selenite wand? Whichever one you're drawn to, let's have a look, shall we? So let's start with pile 1. So we're going to move pile 2 and pile 3 just directly up there, and let's have a look. Now we have a few different cards in here. So we got, wow, there's a lot here. There's a lot of information here. So now I will say to you that I am not a fluffy reader. I do full readings. You can book a full reading with me. I am not a fluffy reader, so if you're after someone fluffy, I really feel as though you need to look elsewhere. The old F-bomb does drop, and for that I do apologise now, but I will not apologise for being me. So, wow, this is about there's a lot here. There's a lot here about moving and movement. Look, the moon in Gemini, the card, we've got here, indecision, should I stay or should I go? This is about feeling as though you're at crossroads. And, right next to it, we've got Ace of Pentacles, which is about moving. It's about moving away from the situation, moving away from where you are, moving away from what you're actually doing at the moment. So I feel for some of you, you're in a little bit of an unhealthy situation, and it's almost like you feel as though you're forced to move, and you're still umming and ahhing about the decision. Why are you umming and ahhing? It's almost like you really do need to move. It's not a want anymore. It's gone way beyond that. You need to move. This is not a decision to take lightly. You need to move. Look, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's about new beginnings, and I feel as though, I'm actually kind of feeling as though there are a couple of you who will eventually watch this that are struggling in a position of not having the money and not thinking that it's coming. And what I'm going to say to you, you're negatively manifesting that. You are creating a situation where the money won't come to you because you are negatively manifesting. I'm going to say that if you open your heart and open your mind and focus forward, the money will be there. I'm going to say that the abundance, the prosperity will be there for you. It's almost like, some of you have got this big decision. And I do feel as though there's some of you that are just like leaping. So it's almost like there's a couple of different, there's a couple of you who are umming and ahhing, and they're worried and stressed about the finance and about the money. Is it going to come through? Are you going to have enough money? is everything going to be all right? And then there's about 3 of you that are thinking, shit, bugger it, let's jump, let's leap, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And there's some of you that are just going like, yeah, let's just take this opportunity, jump and move forward. And that's great, you know, and for you, everything it will fall into line, and I don't envision any difficulties for you. For some of you who are umming and ahhing, and you do need a rocket up your tush, you do need, you know, like a firecrackers up your bum, because you can see the situation there in front of you, but you're ignoring it and you're choosing to look this way, and the situation's coming back across and you go, nope. It's almost like trying to feed a child food that they don't want with a spoon. And you're ignoring what is right in front of your face. It's there, but you want more. And I'm going to say to you, you're not going to fucking get it. You're not getting it. You're going to get more eventually, but you need to take what Spirit is offering you here and now, and then look further afield once you've got this secured. I am going to say, you know, like hair. You know, you've got hair. All of this so far is all about, look, it's about getting in touch with yourself. It's about getting in touch with who you are. It's about trusting your instincts. It's about moving forward. It's about, there are some very, very, very big distinct changes coming in your life. Very distinct changes coming in your life. You know, there's a lot that's going on around you, in you. We've got hair, even citrine. You know, I'm aligned at all times with the abundant energy of the universe. This powerful energy flows through me in every aspect of my life. How amazing is that? And this, you know, some of these cards here are for those that are like, yeah, let's do this shit. Let's bring it on, new adventures. Yay! But it's the ones that are stuck in their own headspace of, oh no, self-doubt, you know, all of these things blocking them in and like not facing up to the truth that's around them. They're the ones that are going to have that block of abundance. They're the ones that are going to have that block, that flow, that channel will be like dammed up. And once you take that step forward, once you take that first step forward, once you leap, Spirit's just going to go, right, thanks for trusting. Pow, here you go. Welcome. You know, we've got Moon in Libra. This is, you know, avoid making serious decisions and instead focus on creating harmony within your relationships. Now, I feel as though these relationships that they're talking about are the relationships you have with you. I feel as though it's about you learning to trust yourself. So it's back to that, trusting yourself and seeing what's in front of your face. It's about looking inside. So I really feel for these here, this is really so much about, you know, it is not so much the move, and it's not so much the end result. It's not so much the new beginnings and the moving. It's not so much that. It's about how you get there. It's about stop with the indecision. It's about trusting yourself. It's about, you know, focus on your own relationship with yourself. It's about focusing on trusting yourself, seeing what's in front of you, trusting your instincts. And I feel as though some of you may actually be beginning on a spiritual path. So you're probably quite, you know, like, oh, shit, that's a sign, nope, that can't be a sign, no, that can't be a sign. I'm going to say to you, let go of the whole idea about fucking feathers. Spirit has said to me on more times than I care to repeat, fuck feathers. Everyone asks for feathers and we're so over it. Basically, we're sitting up here plucking chooks, people, chucking feathers. You know, it's like no more with the feathers. Ask for something different, that's tangible, that's just a unique thing between you and the past loved one or you and your guide. Ask for something that's unique. Stop asking for shit that everybody else is asking for, because then you're going like, oh, it's a sign. And yeah, it might well be a sign, but it might not be for you either. Think about that one. So, you know, it's about stepping up. Like, you know, there's so much abundance sitting there waiting, but it's about you stepping up and having faith in yourself. Grab. Okay, so now we've got second chakra, sacral chakra. So for those that don't know, the sacral chakra is sacral chakra is between your belly button and your pubic bone. So, and it is orange. So the second chakra, sacral chakra, sensuality. I encourage myself to express my sensuality and emotions creatively using all my faculties, including touch, voice, action, and creative abilities such as art, craft, music, acting, cooking, gardening, and writing. I practice being aware of and enjoying my senses being nourished and stimulated by the natural world, such as by landscapes, people, weather, animals, aroma, and sound. So once again, this is another card validating you need to get in touch with yourself. You need to feel that energy within yourself. You need to be focused on the relationship with yourself. Get in tune with yourself. Start looking at getting yourself grounded. I mean, a really great thing, you can't go reaching up here to spirit unless you're grounded down there to Gaia. You know, reach up by all means, but make sure that you are reaching down. You know, imagine that whole as above, so below. Well, that's what you've got to be doing. And I don't feel as though you are. So then we've got Garnet, ignite your passion. Your passion should be about you. These are all, I really feel as though, what I'm really feeling it is, even though you've got big decisions ahead of you, you've got big major decisions ahead of you, I'm going to say stop looking further, focus on here, and then once you get to here, then look. Stop ignoring what's in front of your face. You've got big decisions. For some of you, it's going to be about moving. For some of you, it's a relationship. And I feel as though the relationship needs to be with you. It's not a relationship with someone else. I do feel as though there are a couple of you that are in the process of saying goodbye to people. And I'm going to say to you, do not jump straight into a new relationship. It cannot do you any good. Focus more on yourself. Take that time out for yourself for a little while and do some self-nurturing and self-healing, and then move forward. But there is new beginnings. There is new beginnings, I really feel as though the majority of you, there's new beginnings. But for some of you, it's the new beginnings, is going to be really, really daunting, because there's a lot of energy around and you have so many self-doubts. You just doubt yourself so much. You just really have no doubt. I just don't think that you are showing yourself the compassion and love and consideration that you show everybody else. So basically pull your finger out and learn a bit of self-love. Learn a bit of self-nurturing. You've got big decisions. I feel as though I still do feel as though three of you, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or go? Should I go? Should I stay or should I go? I'm going to say that you'll end up going. New beginnings. But there is a lot of energy around you. So, don't go panicking. Big things are coming. Big things are happening around you. But let this new moon, let this full moon give you the energy and give you that motivation to step forward into your bright new future. Okay, so thank you Group 1 for joining us, and please remember, give subscribe, hit the bell, do a bit of a subscribe thing, get there and do the thumbs up. Let me know that you're watching this, because I can see that so many of you watch these, but then there's no reaction, which really is quite depressing for me and kind of makes me really not want to bother. I do these all for free for people, so just a little bit of a reaction would be nice. Jump across, support my page at Rainbow Farm Reiki and Reading. Jump across to my Insta, Rainbow Farm Reiki. Give them a like. I've got a competition for a free reading going on my Facebook page and Insta at the moment, so check that one out. I'm going to go live on my Facebook page tonight to do free readings, so check that one out. But okay, so those who chose Group 2, welcome, Group 2. Alright, Group 2, I'm going to run through the spiel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, give me a bit of a like, show a bit of love. It's all about, sharing the... Ooh. Wow. Who chose pile 2? Wow. This is the pile. I haven't even seen pile 3, but wow. Okay. Wow. So we've got a transformation, Moon in Scorpio, transformation, a change in your emotional life. And right next to that, we've got the Wheel of the Year, because my Green Witch Tarot always get a bit of a play in everything that I do. So wow, this is about, there's big changes happening, but we're talking success. We are talking, while it might be in your emotional life, I'm feeling as though there is, how many? 5 or 6. Okay, so there's 5 or 6 of you who are going to watch this, who will watch this, and it might not be straight away, but it will be over time, who will watch this, who are going to fall pregnant or going to find out that they're pregnant. I feel as though that's the change in your emotional life. Like, you're going to feel what it feels like to be a mama or a daddy or an auntie or an uncle or a granny, or it's going to be a new life coming into your life. I'm not going to say that it's definitely going to be a pregnancy. I'm going to say that there's a child, there's a birth. There is a pregnancy, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's yours. It coming into new life, coming into your life. And the transformation is going to be incredible. It will be, you will, it's almost like you'll find yourself. It's almost like you know, there's 5 or 6 of you at the moment that I'm hearing, that you will find yourself. You'll find that depth of love that you never, ever thought that you'd find. And it's almost like it makes you look within yourself. So it actually contributes to you changing your whole life and the dynamics of your life. And then we've got Wheel of the Year. Well, the Wheel of the Year is about things that spin sometimes out of control. Well, I feel as though this is spinning and saying to you, hey, come on, keep going a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. We're almost there up the top, and then I'm going to hang out with you and we're going to celebrate. And it's really important that you keep going with what you're doing. There's a few things there that are being very in your face, and I feel as though a couple of you, there's 1 or 2 of you who are struggling a little bit at the moment, but I'm telling you, keep going, because there's big changes coming for you. There's huge, big changes coming for you. Like there is, it's almost like you just got no idea how much in the next, I'm going to say 6 to 12 months, your life is going to change. In 12 months' time, you're going to look back and go, holy fuck, was that me? Did I really live that life? But keep moving forward, because there's big things happening, big things. We've got here, Orpiment. I think that's it. Isn't it beautiful? Looks like jelly. Orpiment, O-R-P-I-M-E-N-T. It means success. I am successful in all that I do. That should be your mantra. That should be your mantra. Every morning, repeat it 3 times, so that then by the time you hit the 3rd time, it's embedded into your memory. Embed that in there. You know, I am successful in all that I do. And this is like, there's huge success around you. Like, there's big, you know, big success around you. And I'm going to say, you know, this transformation, a change in your emotional life. And then we've got here, Moon in Aries. So Moon in Scorpio, transformation, a change in your emotional life. Moon in Aries, remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. So sometimes that can be really difficult when we, at the moment, we're coming into this full moon. So what I'm going to say is this full moon is huge. This full moon is about releasing. This full moon is about us letting go of a lot of crap. We won't have another one like this for the rest of the year. It won't be until next year. And this is your perfect time, Group 2. This is your perfect time to write down your list. You know, and I tend to call it my full moon fuck off list. And you need to write that list down to clear all of that shit out. Because as you're clearing that out, you've got success coming through the door. And success, remember, can be anything that that makes you feel successful. It's not what Joe Blow might go and buy a 5-story mansion and that makes him feel successful. But you might go and buy a brand new car. It might be a $10,000, $15,000 car, but it makes you feel successful. It might be that you can finally go and buy that beautiful gold necklace that you had your eye on for 30 years. That might make you feel successful. Successful to you might be that you can take your whole family out to a restaurant. So success is different things for different folks. So, but this is about, I am successful in all that I do. So the success has got to resonate with you. It's got to be what makes you feel good about you and what makes you feel successful. So there's transformation. There is, the success. There is the wheel of the year spinning and bringing you up to the top and like, your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn. We've got Moon in Aries, which is, remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. And I think that is just a reminder and a fantastic reminder for at this time with this full moon. So you've got to remember that not just are you releasing, there's a lot of other people that are releasing a lot of crap. So you've got to let that go as well. Let that shit go. You may have someone, and I feel as though there are a few of you that are going to watch this, that, that are having family disputes, that are having, and I'm talking, big disputes where haven't spoken to family for years and years and years and years and years, and, because of that extended family. So it might be a whole section of family just gone, done. And this is, it might be someone that, is getting rid of all this old baggage, and they may have nothing to do with the original, and you may not have either. It's just that whole sections of families have disappeared, and, someone might reach out to you. Be aware that they may be releasing their baggage, and, you need to, if they're stretching out a hand, reach out for it. Because they, be aware of being sensitive to their feelings. Because if they're stretching out and they don't know what's going on and you don't know what's going on, don't be like, the Hatfields and the McCoys and continue it forever. And I do feel as though this is going to happen with a few of you, that there's going to be, people reach out to you unexpectedly. You don't have to embrace them, but you do have to acknowledge it. You do not have to embrace it, but you must acknowledge it. That if someone is reaching out to you and you haven't done anything to them and they haven't done anything to you, and you totally ignore it and they know that you've ignored it, well, that's just the height of rudeness. That is just blatant selfish rudeness, and you can't be doing that. This is about releasing. So this is about moving forward. So yes. And then we've got 7th chakra, crown chakra, grace. The grace of a higher power is with me, and I move through life knowing this truth. I believe in a higher power, and I know that it is within and around me, offering assistance and guidance. I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power. I am open to receive grace, and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am successful. I am worthy. I am successful. And then being sensitive and avoid confrontations. The wheel of the year spinning up. It's your time. It's your turn. It's your turn. Transformation, a change in your emotional life. And I do feel as though it's pregnancy for, 5 or 6 of you. There's a lot coming in. Fluorite. Find peace within. So, don't get caught up in confrontations. Don't get caught up in shit like that. But don't be an asshole either. You don't have to be friends with someone, but you definitely don't have to be fucking rude either. You don't have to, accept people back in your life. If there's people that you're releasing and things that you're releasing, just be aware that energetically they will start to feel it as well. And they may reach out, and it may be someone you want nothing more to do with. And that's okay, but at least acknowledge, if they're reaching out and going, hey, you can go, look, thanks for, reaching out, but I would prefer that you don't. What was between us is done and dusted. You don't have to be rude, but you do have to have manners. Yeah. And that there is about, you as well. It's about you with this transformation, a change in your emotional life. There's a lot of things that are going to go on. There's a lot of things that are going to happen, and a lot of releases that are going. So be aware of that. But all in all, this is a great read. This is one here is about, you know, you're going to be kicking goals. You're going to be reaching for the stars and grabbing them. That things are going to happen. And I feel for the few of you that dreams are going to start to come true. There's two of you I feel that are actually even looking at buying your own home. Yes, you'll be successful. Yes, finance will come through. Everything will be fine. I do feel with one of you, you may have to change banks. That you may have to change financial institution, but you will be successful. And who's looking at buying a truck? Someone's looking at buying a truck for business. I'm going to say get it mechanically checked. And you might go, yeah, but I've checked it. And I'm going to go, yeah, well, get it checked properly or, you know, take a risk. Yeah. But if you get it checked properly, you might find there's one or two minor things there that then you can barter the price down. So all in all, a fantastic read. Okay, guys. So just remember, this was group 2. So thank you, group 2. I appreciate you hanging around and joining me. Please give a thumbs up if this resonates. Please hit the bell and subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers I have, the more chance I have of starting to be able to go live. Jump across to my Facebook page, Rainbow Farm Reiki and Readings. Jump across to my Insta, Rainbow Farm Reiki. I have a competition running for a free reading on my Facebook and Insta pages. I'm going to jump on my Rainbow Farm Reiki and Reading Facebook page tonight and do a live free readings. Jump across and, leave a comment. Let us know if this resonates. Great. If it doesn't, then, you know, maybe I'm not the reader for you. I'm definitely not a fluffy reader, but hey, see how you go. All right, so now we're moving into group 3. So group 3, I'm about to start your reading. So group 3, let's have a look and see what cards we have for you. So group 3. Ooh, okay. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Let's see what messages are coming through. Okay. Rightio. So we've got a few messages coming through for a few people. So group 3. So remember to give it a thumbs up, give us a, hit the bell, subscribe, the thing, leave a comment afterwards. Please be aware that, it's takes a lot of energy and effort to be able to do these readings. So, you participating and helping and joining in and letting me know what you think and how you feel encourages me to do it more often because, if not, energy exchange, guys. All right. So we've got, let's go from here. We've got, okay. So we've got here, Sun in Scorpio, passion. A passionate, intense or mysterious phase. A passionate, intense or mysterious phase. Wow. Okay. Yes. Wow. Right. Hang on a second. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to... Okay. Right. So Sun in Scorpio, passion. A passionate, intense or mysterious phase. Now, all right, so I'm drawn directly to this one straight after. Yes, okay. So then we've got Moon in Aquarius. The time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings, and other social opportunities. So, passion, a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. Time is right for celebrating life. Make the most of parties. So, I really feel as though there's a little bit celebration going on. Who has won awards? Who has won certificates? Who's got a couple of trophies they've won? Who is celebrating finishing, courses or degrees or stuff? I feel as though there's a few of you who have big celebrations like finishing uni or being accepted into uni, getting there. And it's almost like I really feel as though there's big amounts of celebration going on, like big amounts of celebration. It's almost like it feels as though people are stepping out of the shadows. So I do feel as though there's a few of you who are stepping out of the shadows and starting to be counted. You're starting to go, okay, so let's go. I've been quiet. I've under the radar for so long now. I've been moving forward. I've been doing the right thing. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. Getting there, studying, head down, bum up. Now let's time for, yay! I've followed my bliss. I've followed my passion. I've kept moving forward. I'm getting there. I've got there. I've achieved. And I do feel as though there's big celebrations that are coming into people's lives. So we've got the Seven of Wands. So there we go. This one here, I feel wands. So I'm really feeling with this one as though there's a few of you who have now got certificates. It comes back to that certificate thing. I feel as though there's some kind of certificates or awards a few of you have won. And this is a reminder for you to get those buggers up on the wall, for you to pull your finger out and actually get them up on the wall. That you haven't, that some of you, some of you have some things tucked away into a tea chest, hidden away with mothballs in a tea chest that need to go up on the wall. What I'm hearing is, how can people celebrate your achievements? How can people celebrate what you've achieved, what you've done, all of those wonderful, amazing things? How can people celebrate that if you're not prepared to celebrate and invest in yourself? So you need to acknowledge it and get those bloody certificates and those awards out from the tea chest. Get them from that cupboard, the brown cupboard that's sitting in your hallway. Get them from, someone has a beautiful cedar chest and they've got like folders and files. They've got some photos in there that they've hidden and put away, too painful a memory. But, in there there's folders and they've got all these certificates and awards shoved in, and they're flicking through. Get them in frames and get them on the wall. How can you remember to celebrate what you're doing? How can you remember to celebrate, what you're achieving? How can you achieve stuff if you're not getting there and getting it up on the wall? How can you be motivated to achieve more? How can people celebrate for you? So I do feel as though this is a reminder of it's almost like there seems to be a group who have got these awards, got these certificates, and they've won these things and they're moving forward, but they have to start acknowledging what they've done. They've got to start acknowledging how much work they've put into these things, that they need to get there and be more self-love and celebrate themselves. Self-celebrating. I don't know if that's a word. Let's add it to Bobbi's dictionary, shall we? But yeah, this is a really big thing. So now we've got the sixth chakra, intuitive perception. I know that what my intuitive senses tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me, and I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. Wow. I will experience and know the truth. So I feel as though this is, I do feel as though there is a couple of you who are incredibly intuitive, who are watching this, who are incredibly astutely intuitive. I feel as though a couple have had their gifts start to dry up. I feel as though that they have not necessarily been the best of themselves, we're going to say. They haven't been true to themselves or their gifts. They haven't been the people that they should be, the people that Spirit hope that they are. And their connection to Source has dried up a little bit. Well, this is a reminder to you. Get there, ground yourself, focus, as you're going up, reach, down. Tree of life, As above, so below. And there are a few of you that are just learning. There are a few of you that are just taking those tentative steps. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will never let you down. Fucking people will let you down every day. Your intuition will not. Your gut feeling, call it what you want. Source, intuition, guides, and gut feeling. It's all the same thing, really. It's all spirit, source. Some people say God, goddesses, call it whatever you want. But it's always, I tend to refer to a higher power. But it's always going to be there and give you the heads up. It won't let you down. Keep on your journey, keep on. And for those that have basically fucked up and lost their gifts, or their gifts have dwindled, you can get them back, but you just have to work harder and harder and harder. And you've got to have a look at what it was that you did that made things start to fade, and correct that situation first before you can move forward and start to try and heal things, because whatever you did was enough to really piss spirit off. So you've got to fix it, and only you can. Labradorite. I love this stone. I do. I have a few chunks that are around here. So it says, see the magic. So once again, this is about seeing and looking within yourself, but it's about following your passion. See the magic. See the magic about, rewarding yourself and putting your certificates up on the wall. See the magic about your future of where you're going and what you've achieved. See the magic in you. Find your passion. Find your bliss. See the magic in you. And Bobbi stones. Balance. See? I love them. Look, girl and boy, Bobbi stones. I am balanced, whole, and complete. So once again, this is about you. This is about, your intuition. This is about seeing the magic. This is about putting those certificates on the wall. Reward yourself. Yay, cheer, woo! I have achieved this. It's about celebrating life. It's about, making the most of all these gatherings. It's about finding your bliss and finding your passion. And I do feel as though, there's a few that maybe be getting marriage proposals soon, or engagement proposals. Is it an engagement proposal? I don't know. But there's a lot of, stuff happening around you. Okay, so hopefully this resonates. If it resonates, please give me a thumbs up. Please get there and hit the bell, the subscribe button. Jump across to my Facebook page, Rainbow Farm Reiki and Readings. Jump across to my Insta, Rainbow Farm Reiki. I do free readings on my Insta and Facebook. I'm going live on my Facebook tonight to do some free card readings. Jump across and make sure that you like. I only ever support those that support me. It's about energy exchange. It's not me being a bitch. It's about energy exchange. It doesn't take much for you to hit the like button on my Facebook. Doesn't take much to hit the follow button on my Insta. Doesn't take much to hit the subscribe button on my YouTube. So, I'm more than happy to continue doing these readings, but, a little bit of correspondence from you, a little bit of support from you always goes so far. And I really do appreciate it. I've got a competition running on my Facebook and Insta at the moment for a free reading. Yes, I do readings. Yes, you can book in. I do readings via distance. So basically, I record the reading, do it as if you're here, record it and send it to you. I do Zoom readings, and I also do your and I also do face-to-face, and I'm located here in northern Western Australia. So, and I am moving at the end of this month. I bought a house, so I'm moving to my own house, and I will actually have so I'll be running a couple of more competitions, sort of bonus for you, new home for me, bonus readings for you. So please give my channel a thumbs up, support me, hit the subscribe button, share, tag your friends. So yes. All right, have a great day. Remember, it is the full moon in Perth, Western Australia. Well, in Australia. But in Perth, West Australia today, it's the full moon. So get out there and do all your full moon stuff and rituals that you need to do. Mwah! Bye.